game, a very busy game. What did you take away from it?
That we make our own downfall 2 games in a row with conceding goals that you cannot concede in that way. Clearly not aggressive enough in those duels. And that's a weird thing. It's different players, individual mistakes in that way, who've been doing well last couple of weeks against really good opponents, showing that, and in these 2 games not, and then you chase the game in that way. What we did, you come back to the 2-2, but we didn't manage to score the 3rd goal in that way, but we make it so difficult for ourselves 2 games in a row with giving away silly, unnecessary goals. Not that you are not, as a team, in good positions, that there's no structure, but just about individual mistakes.
How concerning is that? Because I'm sure you would have made a big deal about that after the
Yeah, of course. That's very frustrating. It's very frustrating because we make it so difficult for ourselves in that way. And that's the weird thing. If the quality to do it is not there, you have a big problem. But it's now, they showed it last couple of months that there was a good defensive side. They played against Tottenham really well in that way, against Celtic also, in the games before also, the weeks before. And now in 2 games in a row, we give amazing goals away. Also not that we get 5, 6, 7 chances against, but if they come in the box now, today, against St. Mirren, it's directly a goal in this first half. So then you need to chase things. In that way, the team did. In the second half, it was not a team that gave up or one player who gave up. Everybody has been fighting for that. But that's the minimum, of course. But we throw away 5 points in 2 games by defending really bad.
Do you regret making as many changes to the starting lineup today? Do you regret making as many changes to the starting lineup, and how much of that was enforced on you, if you like, by the sports science department?
It's really simple, guys. It's really simple. Yannis was sick. Yannis was normally starting today. Liam Belligan is injured. Jefte played almost the same amount of game than he played last season until now. Ritvan played for me a good game on that position. Václav played already double amount of minutes that he played last season. And he was saying also that he was dead tired yesterday. And the same with Hamza, who played almost the same minutes as last season already in a short period. So, yes, I see also the difference when Václav and Hamza come in the second half, and they showed good quality. But I would be really a fool if I would have started with them and after 60 minutes they both would have been injured for 1 or 2 months. Then I would be a fool. So in that way, yes, I listen to my staff, I listen to the players themselves also in that way. And I've been pushing several players in these situations the last couple of weeks, but there is a limit on pushing them before you come to the injury thing. So John Sutter, you can say we've been pushing him until one moment, and then he get an injury also. So it's making these decisions together, as a staff together, and also with the players. And we need, with this amount of game, more than 12, 13, 14 players. Otherwise, you cannot reach your goals. So that's what you expect them from the other players to step in.
When players tell you they're too tired, do you try and talk them into playing, or do you just accept it?
Yeah, no, we did that the last couple of weeks. And they don't come to say that they're too tired, but you see people, how they are. We test them also in different ways with the staff. So then you need a rotation. It's not possible. There's not one team in the world playing with their attacking players every time 90 minutes, every 3 days, for 3-4 months in a row. There's not one team in the world doing that. So we cannot do that also. Otherwise, we take the wrong decisions. Would I loved to have started today with Václav and Hamza? Of course, yes. But I need to be smart in that way also, not to lose them for the next couple of months.
Philippe, no one likes asking these questions, but given the gulf at the top of the table in terms of points, do you have any concerns about the board losing faith in your management? Do you have any concerns over your own position?
No, I'm not concerned about that because I'm only busy with the team. And we knew before the season what project and what challenging project it would be. On that side, it's difficult to speak about that because you will not understand and people outside maybe will not understand. But there has been an evolution made. The last 2 games not, for sure not. And we have hurt ourselves in that way. But there were good games the last couple of weeks where the team showed the potential. In that way, there are already teams interested in some players for the future, what we didn't have the last 2 years. So we're taking steps, but you cannot speak about that after losing points against St. Mirren and against Motherwell. I know. But we hurt ourselves, so that's the players, staff, me, all together, the responsibility that we get these goals against. And the difficulty in that is it's avoidable individual mistakes in those moments, and 2 times that the opponent kills it also off directly, not with missing a chance, but they directly score. So we need to work hard now in a few days, to be much more resilient and much more determined in these defensive actions. That's going to be one part of the game, but of course also with the ball, to show what they've showed in this cup final, and to look towards that.
Have the board indicated they'll support you in this project, in this evolution?
Yes, they made a really clear statement about that already in the beginning of the season, and now also with the people involved. Yes.
And you think nothing has changed there?
Do you think with another manager we would have not have made mistakes today defensively? Was it a problem that the structure of the team was not good? So those are things that a board needs to decide.
Thanks, everyone.
Please.